Welcome to the business life. The business life. That's really what this is all about. If you tune into my radio show weekly on the bridgeoflightradio.com, you'll find myself and Attorney Troy Wilson talking about a variety of issues. But the business life, we're going to give you a new station. We're going to brand it on a separate station. It's a reality radio show in which we take the time to introduce people to the business life, starting from scratch. You don't have a business, then this is the place that you want to be. We'll help you get ideas, develop a second income in your spare time, and get you started in making money. A little bit of money or significant money. It takes really almost the same amount of effort to make a lot of money, as a little money, as it does to make a lot of money. So you might as well plan on making a lot of money there. If you happen to fail, you still will make good money. So we want to set your goals high. We want to 10x those goals. I'm going to tell you about those 10x goals in a minute. We're looking for individuals to be project managers, and program directors. Either one is fine. I'm looking for project managers that want to make $200,000 or more this year. That means we're going to be on it. We're going to get busy. We're going to make some things happen. If your mind cannot grasp the idea of making $200,000, this is not for you. You will not understand what we're doing. You will not understand why we're doing it. You're not going to understand how we're doing it. So right now we're looking for people that have a $200,000 mindset for this year, because we're going to put together a $200,000 project, goals and objectives that will help you to reach that kind of money. So if you're interested in making $200,000, then you need to be with us. Second group, program directors, individuals that will be more focused on a particular area, be it a church or churches, colleges, middle schools, high schools. You want to focus on a particular niche within our 10X marketing plan, then you can do that. But those people we consider them to be program directors. You'll be program specific, dealing with a focused marketing approach. The project managers are broad-based. They're targeting projects related to colleges, high schools, middle schools, elementary schools, all of those, to develop a broad perspective on the marketing reach. Project managers and program directors, both of which can earn $200,000 or more. So that's the goal. That's what we're talking about tonight, and we're looking for individuals that want to make that kind of money. Number two, we want to set our open meetings, dates, and times. Set our open meeting dates and times. What is an open meeting? Let's take a 90-minute block of time and break it down into 3 30-minute segments. If we did that, and the time could be shorter, but if we did that in an open meeting, it's a place where you can invite people to come and learn more about what we're doing. If we divide it into a 90-minute presentation or 3 10-minute presentations, either way, but it's 3 sections. The first section would focus on business tips, business hints, meeting people that are already in the business community, that are already making money, or people that know how to make money, giving you tips and hints on how you can do the same thing. The second phase of an open meeting is when you learn about the plan. What plan? Our plan. How we do what we do. How we help you, if you're interested in making $200,000, make $200,000. But in those open meetings, it's not directed only toward people making that $200,000. You may have someone just wants to make $100,000, $10,000, or $500. The open meeting is designed. The second phase of the open meeting is to help you to understand, learn, and then put into operation the plan. Number one, business tips. Number two, second phase of the open meeting is to teach you the plan. The third phase, which we kind of call our owl night, owl as in who. This is where people who have questions can take time to ask questions and have those questions answered. They're the ones that stick around to find out more about what it is that's going on. They're the owls. They stay up at night asking who, what, where, when, why. They're questioning. And by the way, you know that owls are symbolic of people with wisdom. They're wise owls. So we have the open meetings, which feature first, business tips. Number two, the plan. Number three, questions and answers. What's the third reason why you're listening to this meeting? Project managers and program directors will be included in an online program educational program, which includes a variety of modules, classes, and modules that will help you to learn how to do what it is that we do. You also will be in competitions. If you choose to, you can be in a competition. Well, what happens with the competition? You win it, you earn income. You win it, you earn prizes and gifts. You lose it, you still learn, and you can still earn. It's a reality show competition similar to the Celebrity Apprentice. You'll find out more about that. But project management training modules are available. And if you go to Jones Towers, you'll be able to find out more about those project managers, more about those training modules. And number 4, let me give you a short synopsis of our calendar. February 20th to the 25th, we have our magazine deadlines. It's a March edition of our magazine. It's going to highlight our Houston campaign. On March 1, our deadline for kicking off our Rep Our State. The goal is to register 1,000 state reps by 3/31/17. And then in April, we have our Rep My State, and that's our national program for reaching out across a variety of states. What's going on, Daryl? I can't hear you yet. Let me see what's happening. Daryl, you there? I just did a quick overview of what our presentation was for tonight, but since you're one of the first ones on here, and we can talk specifically about, what you're trying to accomplish. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm still at the school, man. We just got through having a little meeting to help these kids with time management and study skills.
Man, they don't need that.
Yes, they do. You say they don't need that. Yeah, they need money, Errol. We need some money, man.
Yeah, well,
for scholarships.
That's what we're doing really right now, talking about that. So you're one of the first ones on here, so we can talk. I'll go over this specifically with you. I already have it recorded, so if you want to, you can always go back and play this recording again. So let me start at the very beginning. I'm looking for project managers, program directors, and that might be you there at Texas College. And we need to do this in a way that, well, you're working for the college, so that might be a problem because you have that nonprofit status. And I don't know how you'll be able to work with the kids and get paid.
Well, the thing of it is I can do it because I have an organization outside of the school.
Yeah.
It's my own organization, the Music Initiative Project, my MIP program.
Okay.
So I have that, and I wanted to use that organization to raise scholarship money for the students.
Okay.
So then that way, it won't be a conflict of interest, or it won't be an issue with the actual school.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's even better. We can go through that. The discussion. I've got so much stuff that's happened since we really talked in the past. So I want to give you an update on that and make sure you kind of understand where we're coming from. This conversation is for people that want to bring in about $200,000 this year. You don't know anybody.
Okay. Say that again.
This is for people that are ready to put in the time, the effort, and use the strategy to bring in about $200,000 personal income. Is that you?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right.
Shoot.
I just want to make sure that I know who I'm talking to, so that everything we do, people understand that's the goal. We're not trying to make $10,000. That's nice. But my goal is to make $243,972.60 every day. That'll bring me to $100 million. I don't need all that money, but if I need to pay you $200,000, I have to make that kind of money so I can make sure you get the $200,000.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Here's what you already know pretty much how what the goal is, right? As far as organizing the program and all that, how you make money with the multi-level project. You pretty. Do I need
You
to
have to kind of give me a quick overview.
Okay, let me just go over the money. It costs at least $20 for a student to be in our program monthly, and they own a store.
Yeah.
So that way we track them,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff like that. We also ask each one of those students that, let's say that you're going to target, or students or business people, anybody, doesn't have to be students. But as they come in the program, we want them to sell at least 10 $1 monthly subscriptions to the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar a month. Okay, keep it real easy. If that's the case,
Mm-hmm.
that means that your team, and we want your team to do the same thing. That means they're gonna sell at least $30 a month. Here's your money right here, your monthly check. If you $30 a month, if it's just you put 5 people in the program, they put 5. You already know how that works, right? 5, 5, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Only asking the team to put 5 people in the program. That'll bring you $188 a month. Isn't that exciting?
Man, I mean, that's good to start with, but now for a college student, that's probably a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a good investment. You spend $20 and make $200 a month. That's 10 times what you spent. That's a great investment, but we're not here for that.
Yeah.
So your goal
Mm-hmm.
as a project manager, whether you're working through Texas College or another venue, which we'll settle on that, is to put at least 100 people in the program because you're serious. You're going to get this money. Putting 100 people in the program, and each one of them and those under them have spent at least $30 a month and $10 in $1 subscriptions. If you did that, this would be your money monthly.
Oh, okay.
And
that's a lot better. Yeah.
yeah, and annually $225,000. That's with a $30 monthly investment. So that the money
Mm-hmm.
is there. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it would also give our company right here. We have a $1.5 million administrative fees that come in. That's just extra money that we use for bonuses and things like that. Folks, that's at the top of what we're doing. We pay money out of that. We can give that's monthly. We can give away $500,000 a month, $500,000 a month in scholarships if we chose to do that.
Yeah.
So there's money there. So that's that. Let me go over to how we're going to do it, what we're doing right now. Weekly, we're hosting open meetings. We're going to do it online. It's a 3-part series. Let's just take a 90-minute presentation. The first 30 minutes is on business tips, just a generic business tips coming from people in the community that are in business, making money or whatever. How to start a business, time management like you just did. The second 30 minutes is about the plan, which is what I'm talking about to you right now. And we outline the plan. This is where you can send people so you don't have to drag anybody to a meeting. They just get on the webinar, and it's already posted on the radio, advertised on the radio, in our magazine or whatever. The third phase is for folks that have questions to ask. They stick around later. They just want to ask specific questions. We do that every week. Every week.
Okay.
So you can send
When are the meetings held?
Online and like a 7 o'clock webinar like we're doing right now. Yeah.
Okay.
And the people that were coming online tonight, and I don't know really what happened to some of them. They should have been on here already, but we're moving forward. We're not wait on folks. We want to set the open meetings with them. What's a good night from your perspective?
I'm thinking probably like Thursday nights.
Why Thursday?
If that's too late in the week.
Why Thursday?
Well, Thursdays for me, Thursdays are a lot slower. Even if it's a Monday night. I mean, I don't have a whole lot going on Monday, so
till football season starts. I was looking at Tuesday. I was looking at Tuesday nights.
Well, those are fine too.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it just depends on, because sometimes I have jazz band rehearsal. Yeah, and so sometimes we stay late, but that's not going to happen too often because we rehearse early in the daytime too.
Yeah. Well, we may end up, since we're doing it virtually, we might double up and do them more than one night. But I was looking at Tuesday nights, and Thursdays have always been a good night for radio. I've always had high listeners on the radio. So,
Oh, okay.
we'll figure that out. So, but the open meeting idea is there so that all you need to do is send people to the open meeting.
Okay.
And we do the training online. So you don't, obviously that's easier than trying to drag somebody to a meeting.
Yeah. It is. It really is.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that. And since we're reaching out across the country, I'm going to show you in a minute what we're doing. The second thing is you would be, if you're going to be a project manager, which I'm assuming that's what you want to do, responsible for Texas College. Is that where you want to focus on, Texas College?
Yeah, I mean, if we could do that, and even if we did it and I branched out to because there's two other colleges here as well. You got TJC and University of Texas at Tyler. So, if you could find people that are interested in it from the other institutions, that could be a good thing as well.
Well, what we can do is that you can, like we have the broad picture where we're dealing with, let me show you real quick, just to refresh your memory. We got the broad picture here in our strategy where, hold on here, where we're dealing with colleges just in general in Texas. We got the country divided into 7. Mm-hmm. This is our strategy, our overall marketing strategy. Texas, country divided in 7 regions, 50 states. We want to have 100 people in each state. That's 10 cities in each state. One person to represent it, one project manager to represent each city. 10 churches, 10 colleges. So you could come right in here and just focus just on colleges if you want to. Or you can focus on the whole section here and then just make sure you put those colleges, those 3 colleges you talked about, plus about 7 others under you. Remember, your goal is to have 7. Your goal is to have at least 100 people on your team as a project manager.
Yeah.
So you could focus on all of these, or you can just focus on 100 colleges. It doesn't matter. We can talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this.
Okay, because that puts us, gives us 100 people per state. At 50 states gives us 5,000 interns times 10 each. Each person getting 10 people on the team gives us 50. We need numbers. Numbers is what makes this whole thing work. That's why we can charge $1 subscription. Look at this. You have 50,000 interns. If they just sold 1 subscription, that's $50,000 a month coming in. Just $1 subscription. And all it is we're just going to email them a copy of the newsletter and a couple other little perks. Who really wants a whole lot of whatever for $1? You're really just helping sponsor the program.
Yeah.
We're really selling community development through youth entrepreneurship. We're selling scholarships to Texas College. We're talking about helping young people as well as business owners, everybody. But if you look at that, remember, we charge a $20 monthly fee times 50,000 interns. That's bringing in a minimum of $1 million a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's very doable. Very doable. I've had people that say again.
Have you got people?
What'd you say?
Have you got people?
I've got a lot of people right now.
Have you got people to sign?
Yes, I have people that have signed up, and I have people that want to sign up, but I was holding off because what happens is I don't want to take somebody's $20 and not have them ready to make money and get paid right away. So I've got some folks that have already signed up that know we're not trying to really push everything that in the past. We weren't really pushing it, so they didn't mind paying their $20. In fact, I just had them pay $20 one time just to register and get their store number. But right now we're kicking off and pushing it so that, okay, let's start paying that $20 a month. I've got so many people, it's not even funny. I can't even keep up with them. Seriously, that's really, it's a good problem to have. So like now when we talk to you as a project manager, I'm going to be talking to you. You're going to start signing people up, putting them in the program, getting trained and all that. And now we'll be able to keep up with them because I'm going to be talking to you because you're trying to make $200,000. So when you walk away from the conversations, you're going out doing those things necessary to build the program. At Texas College or Tyler or wherever you want to build it. But it's serious now. We know it's time to pay the money and make things happen. I'm getting a tremendous response.
Yeah. Okay.
It's frightening. And I've been on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere else telling people we are the next big thing that's going to happen in this country. in 2017.
Yeah.
And that's not a joke. I haven't found anybody with a better project to reach out to millennials and young people in this country. No one.
Mm.
Sheila Jackson Lee, it doesn't matter. Come to the table, put up or shut up. If not, get on board with what we're doing. We're doing things with these millennials, these young people, putting money in young people's pockets and their families, and watch what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We also charge.
So
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
We also charge a $20 fee on the back end, which is administrative fee. So really, we retain the first $20, and that's administrative fee, which we don't pay any multi-level marketing fees on that. That way, we make sure we have money to do things we need to do, because that first $20 gets divided up among 52% of it goes right back to the people that's in the program. But that other $20, which is not a lot, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm saying I look at this and it's like this is more than doable, and I think with the things that are going on now politically, and people, I guess people are fearful about things with Trump being in the office. It's kind of like you got to give them something. People will take advantage of this.
Right. The whole.
Yeah.
I'm glad Trump was elected. Can't tell you how glad I am, because if Hillary was elected, especially in the black community, we walk around snapping our fingers and twerking and everything else, talking about we won, and you ain't won a thing.
Yeah.
Hillary's in office, what'd you win? So now that Trump's in office, people scurrying around wondering, what are we going to do? The Antichrist is in office. Now you're going to start figuring out, what do you have to do? That's good. So here's something we're doing. Now this is the thing that we're doing, that what we want to push, like right now, for Texas College and everywhere else. We're looking to organize our young people. The program is called Rep Your State. We're looking for individuals that want to be state representatives in our youth program. They're going to focus on issues related to the state. They're going to help us organize. I just showed you before those 10 churches, 10 colleges, or whatever. They're going to deal with issues related to young people all across the state of Texas. March is our Texas tour, where we're focusing on 6 Texas cities: Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, Tyler. It was one of them, because I had already thought about you. These are things that are written down. Everybody already has seen it. And there's 2 others. And we're looking at probably doing it virtual so that we can hit more, every night. So here's what we're doing. I just went to San Marcos, and I just ran into the basketball team. When I told them about this, they were very excited about it. So now you have young people that are elected as a state rep. They will compete with one another in their state to become the governor. Now, I have attorneys. We're organizing right now to approach BMW dealer, Ford Motor Company, Chrysler, because we need a car for the winner of the governorship in Texas. A car. And we need one for all 50 states.
And so have they responded?
One guy has already done some research. We're looking at Mini Coopers, and he told me when we need him to get in touch with him.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going to happen is this. I just showed you those numbers there. When I show you this youth program, the youth government piece right here, that's a $1.8 billion project the way we outlined it. I'm going to show you the numbers in a minute. We can afford to buy any car we want to buy.
Yeah.
But
you pretty much give them what they want.
Exactly. So what we're looking at, either letting one car company provide us with cars, or we will provide a $25,000 for somebody to go buy the car they want. Because you won the governorship. Remember, they've campaigned. They're going to campaign on the radio and TV and social media, and whoever wins, wins. Colleges competing against colleges till we boil down to lead one governor. And I think we had like 50 lieutenant governors. The reason we have so many is because it's too much of a burden to have one young person being the governor. We want to have lieutenant governors able to go around the state and operate at that high level. And at the same time, you're gathering young people, organizing them, and getting them prepared. Because when 2018 comes, some of you guys who've already built your campaigns and have a strong following, it's time for some of you to run for the real state representative position. Some of you might run for mayor.
That is so true.
You know, run for judges. Let's start replacing some of these old people who have not been successful and bringing back the bacon.
Yeah.
Respect them, but it's time to replace them. And by the way, that is me, and I'm the youth government president.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the youth government president. So what happens is,
I see.
As we go through, let me show you this. As we go through all these elections, which is what we're organizing now, right now, there's no fee to be a state representative. We're just signing people up. And we're going to use the theme like rep your state. If you look at this, here's the state numbers. We need one government.
Say that again.
We're going with a theme called rep your state. There's state representatives, like down here, state reps.
Yeah.
We need 1,000 in the state. And they're going to be repping their state. We need T-shirts. Yeah. That's a big deal right there, repping my state. I like that. You're representing your state for young people across your state. 1,000 minimum. 50 senators elected. 50 lieutenant governors elected. And out of those lieutenant governors and senators, one of them is going to be elected to be the governor. Yeah. These are state level positions. This light orange. This pink right here are mayors, deputy mayors, and council members. They're local level individuals.
Okay.
So like Texas College.
Now,
go ahead.
When they participate, so like you have like a national convention.
Right. In Houston in October 2017.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
But in the meantime, we also have state level activities. And then down here, you have city level activities. And then we have judges. These are young people that don't do anything else but take polls, give us their opinion on different issues, surveys. So we keep our finger on the pulse of what's going on. You know, something happens and we send out a poll. These young people sit at home and fill out these polls for us. That's 500,000 young people. We're just getting them engaged, thinking about what's going on in the communities. So this is where we are right now. Like Texas College needs to have a mayor, deputy mayors, and council members at the college level. It also needs to have X amount of state reps, maybe a senator. Senators probably be from the whole. We're not sure yet where these senators are going to come from. And not a lieutenant governor, but they definitely need to have a mayor for Texas College, deputy mayors, council members, and some judges. And they're participating with and we're really looking for HBCUs first. Number one. I looked up Texas College. I saw it was one of the smallest, about 1,000 students.
We're going to need some.
Say that again?
Yeah, we don't even have that, man.
Yeah, I looked it up. I got a list.
I said we don't even have that. It's like
800?
800 and something students.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is that? Because of the cost of the competition.
It's both. The cost of it is not as expensive as other colleges and universities, but the competitiveness of it is ridiculous, man. Because even when I go out to recruit, I'm competing against and the ledger tells me it's not competing with them, but I'm like, it is competing because you're trying to convince people to come to your institution. I'm competing against TSU, Prairie View, everybody. Harvard. We're all trying to get the same people.
Harvard, Yale.
Yeah,
you are competing. But one of the things that could be done is if you set up scholarships there, and you saw the kind of money we're talking. You see down here, look, this is a $1.8 billion figure here.
Yeah,
that's real
and that's what we're missing. That's what we're missing. The scholarships. If there were lucrative scholarships, then we can get the kids. If I go to a kid and say, "Hey, you come to Texas College, you could be in the band, and we'll give you $10,000."
Yeah, right.
5 in the spring, man. That's more than half of their school. More than half of the school is paid for.
Well,
because it's only $9,000 a semester.
When you set this up, Texas College becomes one of our profit centers. X amount of dollars goes to Texas College on, like, say for instance, you sign up on Texas College. You're now going to work You're now going to work the program, and all of your sales that you make, a certain portion of it is going to go into a Texas College fund. So
Yeah.
there might be $100,000 there. That's 10 scholarships.
Hmm. Yep.
So, and then not only that, you sign the kids up, they get their own money. They go to Texas College, they can pay their own money. You don't even have to give them a scholarship.
Hmm. They can make their own money.
Yeah, right. So that's what we're.
So I see it. I see it. It's just the thing of it is the reason I sent you that because it's like I'm in a position, and it's like, man, I gotta make some money to get scholarships because the institution's president. I just talked with him 2 days ago, and I was like, well, Talladega went and did Talladega College. Talladega College went and did Donald Trump's inauguration. They did the inaugural parade,
Right.
and everybody was up in arms about it. But Talladega had raised; they were given money by different people to go do that parade. They almost made $1 million just people giving them money.
See, here's the problem. You got a certain population in the black community that's going to tell you don't associate with Trump. And the reason why they have to tell you that is because if Trump does anything good for black people, it kills the Democratic argument.
Yep.
They went and made $1 million. You know how many colleges would love to have made $1 million?
Yeah.
That's just ignorant.
Yeah. Yep.
So
So
this is where we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some stuff that will help you get started because we're ready to roll now. People can go and pay. They can be a part of what we're doing. We do the training. We'll even come up there. It's full steam ahead right now. Each one of these students, we're challenging them to raise at least $250 each. That's only a store is $20, so that's 10 people buying a store from them, or 250 people buying a $1 scholarship. If each one of those folks does that, it's going to generate $1.8 billion. And if we're looking at even paying them, so the president here would make $100,000 for the year. So if you win the presidency, you're going to pay you $8,000 a month. You win the vice presidency, $50,000. You're going to get $4,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
The governors, all 50 of them, we're looking at paying about $2,500 a month. $1,500 a month for the lieutenant governors and so forth. So you're sitting at home doing nothing, we'll send you $50 a month just for filling out the polls.
Wow.
And that's all. That's on top of money that you would make because you own a business. We're showing you how to set the business up. You're making sales. This is just little money just to say thank you for participating.
Yeah.
But as you can see, that's here's the pay we pay. That's 1.8 billion that we pay out with payroll and commissions. We pay out 1.4 billion, and that leaves us with $130 million a month to operate our company on. Damn, Daryl, don't you know I can run this company on $130 million a month?
Man, you can sit back and do nothing with that kind of money.
Exactly. So that's the strategy. And if we had all of the team members raising $500 a month, look what happens. You're now raising $3.6 billion a year. This is a year, I think.
Yeah,
that's yearly. But I could still, now we have paying out $2 billion, and we still have $750 million a year to run the business on. We can do that. And slip in a couple cruises.
Yeah, that's true.
So the numbers are there. So go ahead.
So how do I get started? I mean, what do I need to do?
On Monday, you need to. I'm gonna send you this sheet called Business Basics, and it's just making sure you have your store. I mean, your store. That's one. The name of your company, the address. The basics about who you are. Probably need to. I need to get an ad from you that can be in this magazine. The magazine, I think I told you February 20th. We'll put that ad in there so you can use this magazine immediately to start promoting what you're doing. And I can help you get the ad together and show you where you can have somebody else put it together for you for just a few dollars.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of Fiverr.
Yeah, I use Fiverr. I
Okay.
use it all the time.
Yeah, so they can do an ad
They,
for you, and just send me the ad.
yeah, it's a
Uh,
great site.
yeah. So what you would need to do then is right now fill out that business, complete those business tasks to make sure you got all your people in place, got all the stuff that you need in place. And remember, your goal is to start organizing. You need 100 people on your team. So I would start with about 5 people. Get 5 ride or die people that's ready to do their thing. And when you start talking about
Hmm.
$20 a month, they're not hee-haw. We don't have time right now to be tripping with people that think $20 is a lot of money. Find people that they can spend $20 and never think about it,
Yep.
you know, and get those people on your team, and then we'll go from there. We'll invite them to the open meeting. I'm gonna go over this stuff basically with them, tell them what we're doing, put them in the training program, and then just do it again next week, and then do it again next week.
Hmm.
Help them build their. You get those 5, then your responsibility is gonna be to help them get their 5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Now the website right now, I got some people doing some things to it, so it's going to be back up on Friday. But we're looking
Hmm.
at Monday for people to be able to sign up. But if you really want to, you'll be able to sign up. What you're doing is locking down your number,
Okay.
so that way we know who you are. I know that I thought Veronica was probably expecting you guys to sign up under her, but you all work that out how you want to do that. That's your business.
Hmm.
You don't have to be under her. It doesn't matter. But that's you guys. One of the benefits of being under her, she's our Secretary of State. So what happens is, we'll all be working together doing some things. It keeps us from having to compete. You won't be competing with her. She will be responsible for helping you to build your team.
Okay.
That's why
Okay.
that's important. But it's your team.
Uh,
I just showed you how you can make $250,000. You don't have to wait on anybody. That's your money.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what.
So the people that participate in this, they can make money right away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Soon as they tell their uncle, aunt, grandmother, grandfather to buy a $1 subscription, they've earned money. We pay once a month. Pay it by between the 15th and the 20th every month.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll make money right away.
All right.
Yeah, if you told 5 people to go sign up today, you're gonna. Oh, let me show you what kind of money they would make. Yeah, here's what they would make. You get 40% for everybody you sign up directly. All your direct sales, 40%.
Hmm.
Your friend, we call it A,
Hmm.
B, C, D. Your Bob, whoever is the B level for you, get 5% of whatever they do. They still get 40, but you get 5 of their sales. When they tell their friend Carl
Oh,
5%, you get 5% of Carl's sales, 1% of Dan's sales, and a 0.5% of Ed's sales. If you notice where the real money is down here,
hmm.
5 levels down. You might not even know these people, but this is where the real money is because you're dealing with high volume. So right, you make $1,200 up there. Okay, that's nice. You make $750 from what your friend does. That's nice. But then when you get to level 3, you know, this is where the money starts picking up,
Yeah.
and the real money's right here. So if you put 100 people in the program, do you realize that's only 2 people per state? That's 2 people per state. If you focus on,
And then
huh?
and then they and then they have to work it, and they're just going to add more people.
Exactly. That's just 2
That-
people per state.
I got a friend. Yeah, I got a friend. Well, not well. I'll say he's my friend. He's a band director in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma,
Yeah,
and he's always talking about they don't have money, and he teaches at a school that's like sixth grade to high school,
yeah.
and he's always like, man, we don't have enough money. Like I just got to scanning some music for him because they don't even have money to buy sheet music,
That's ridiculous.
and so and so he's like he can't go into his budget because the school the administrators will get mad at him and be like, hey, you spending too much money because it's a charter school.
Yeah,
So
right.
he's always looking for ways to raise money. So I could contact him, then he could contact other people that he knows
Exactly.
that are in that area. They look for ways to raise money. So there you have it.
Let me. I think I might have asked you this before, but if I came to Tyler, where would you take me to? Where could I go to buy a nice lunch or dinner?
It's a couple of really nice restaurants here.
This,
Cotton Patch.
okay,
We call it Cotton Patch.
how much are they paying you to tell me that?
I didn't get anything from them.
Oh, so
There
you
was
are,
word of mouth.
so you're getting perks. But if they're not paying you, it's like, well, why are you working for them? So what happened? Because Cotton Patch is it. When your niece goes in there and says, hey, I got my business together. I'm 10 years old, and would you buy an ad from me? And they say, well, no, we don't really buy print ad. Okay, well, that's cool. We understand that. But then you say, well, would you buy a $1 monthly subscription from me? And they say no. Why would you eat there again?
You shouldn't eat there again. Be like,
That,
hey, you come in there to eat and giving and telling people, hey, this is a good restaurant. Like, I'm giving you free advertising.
exactly. Go out there and look in the parking lot and see how many cars have advertisement on the back of their license plates and nailed into their trunks, advertising for a car company. How much did the car company give you to advertise for them?
Absolutely nothing.
So why are we doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Because we haven't monetized and we have not disciplined ourselves and put a dollar value on our consumerism. We're consumers. We do that naturally. People keep talking,
Yep.
oh, black people spending money. That's good. But now, if you're not spending a dollar with us through our program, we're not going to do business with you. You're on a natural boycott. We're not eating with you. It's nothing personal.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's where those dollar sales come in. That way these kids can make dollar sales. We're not sending them out there trying to sell $100, $50, $200. You're just making a dollar sale.
Mm-hmm.
And you're letting folks know if you're not on our list, we're not buying from you. That's simple as that. You don't want to put a dollar back in our community? Oh, hell no.
Wow. Wow.
And who wouldn't understand that?
Powerful.
So if you put,
Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
yeah, and we use the internet and all that stuff. So if you put 500 people on your team, that's just 10 per state, and you encourage everybody else to just put 5. They just always get 5. You don't have to get them to get 500. You're the one that's the project manager. Look at your check.
Hold on. Let me see. Where is that?
Right here. You put 500 people in the program. They pay $30 a piece or make $30 a year. That's your monthly check.
That's 6,000.
No, right down here. Look where the yellow at the bottom.
94, 125.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's nice right there.
And your annual check is 1.1 million.
Man, that's a month.
That's monthly. This is monthly right here, 94,000.
Uh-huh.
Now I know people I can introduce
A
you
lot of money.
that are making $200,000 a month. It's because of the multi-level system. But instead of selling cash, gold and all that other stuff that you may or may not want, you're selling community development through youth entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're selling.
And that's really what should be happening. You know, the community should be doing that.
But they don't know how.
You're helping people. Yeah. Well, you got a system, and it's pretty simple, and it's simple, and then it's beneficial to the people that actually.
It's ministry for me. Now, these are people that's coming on board. They've already committed, and this is what they decide. They want to have all their people making $50 in sales, $75. They're going for $282,000 a month. Here's Veronica. Veronica just was like, hell, I need 10 million. You know, all of these people said, you know, I got more people in this on board, but these are just the ones that we went back and said, absolutely, this is what we want to do.
Yeah.
So they're coming up. Here's their monthly, weekly. You know, just think you make $5,000 a week. Think how nice that would be. You know,
yeah, that's more than what I'm making. That's more than what I'm making here.
It won't be long to surpass your money at the college.
I'm able to walk away from here and do what I want to do, and that's from my MIP program.
And that's what this is really all about. It's about freedom. It's not really about making money. By helping people buy their freedom.
Yep.
So So that's it, pretty much in a nutshell. What I'm gonna do is this young lady named, we're gonna find out where you wanna operate. You want to focus on the colleges, HBCUs, and all that stuff. I'm gonna send you something that can start nailing down where you're gonna operate, and what you're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go from there. So right now, what you need, as soon as we get off here, I'm gonna send you the business basics. It's a checklist, real simple, that you can use to get started. In Texas college, even though it's a small college, it'll be one of the first. You'll be competing against some other colleges to make some things happen.
Mm-hmm. And so just a brief synopsis. This, not a brief synopsis, but just a brief question. This will help students if they need money in college.
It'll
If
help.
they just like, I need some money, because a lot of these, well, you don't know, a lot of these kids, I talk to them every day, and they all crying about, I don't have any money. I can't find a job here. And they're students, and I tell them, man, you're going to struggle because you're in college. You're not going to have money. But this can give them the opportunity to make money and to be a part of something really great.
This will let them sit in their dorm room, organize themselves as a business, start emailing and texting and social media people all across the nation. Period. Sending out the information, contacting people online, and make $5,000 a month from their dormitory room this year. Personal income.
Yep.
So they don't have to look for a job.
We can
get a job for.
That's in their mindset, Earl. They're like, I need to work for somebody. They don't think about, hey, let me make my own business. Like I was talking to a young man, and he's a business major, and he was in the band. He plays trombone, and I was telling him about MIP, like the plans I have for my MIP program, and I was like, you need to be on board with this, man, because I started traveling around the South doing these battle bands, or traveling to the South, North, it doesn't matter. And we start making this money. I said, look, man, one event we can make on the low end 3,000, on the high end 10,000. We do 10 of these events during the summer or during the spring. I said, you make a whole year's salary off of a few events, and you didn't even have to work that hard.
Yeah, right.
So, so he has a mindset. He just doesn't have the discipline.
And they don't have the real strategy. They don't really know. They don't know what to do. Yep. Like again, what you said, not the discipline. Because it's what I just showed you is something that'll make you a millionaire. And I tell our kids, this is what you do: 4 or 5 of you get together, you're making $10,000 a month. 4 or 5 of you get together and start buying property.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Because that's where the wealth is in the property.
Yeah. Start buying whatever you want to do. You start putting your
property.
Yeah, you start developing your money, you start developing your assets, Stop thinking about being broke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's kind of just where we are now.
Because that's all they talk about. I don't have no money.
Because they don't. Okay. And then they look at adults. I
want to go back home.
Hey, they're looking at adults that have gone to school, gone to college, and made a whole bunch of money. I mean, got all this education, and they're broke too.
Yep.
Yeah, they're broke too.
So it's scary for them.
Yeah. So I'm going to send you that stuff.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, we can get rolling. We'll set something up. You're in Tyler. We don't even have a problem coming up there to Tyler, to push Texas College, and have them, because we're looking for HBCUs first. Our goal is to reach out to 200 cities. So right now we're coming to the colleges, because on every college campus there are people from cities all around the world, all around the country. So by going straight to the colleges, we'll be able to reach out from the colleges to the I need to show you this too. Be able to reach out from the colleges to the rest of the country, the school. I'm gonna send you this too. Here's our what we're doing is this Entrepreneurs Network. This is our 2017 plan. We're looking to have at least 1,000 stores in Texas. That provides $20,000 a month revenue. Not a lot of money. Implement our mobile virtual conferences so that you there? You there? Daryl.
Yeah. I'm still here.
Okay.
Hello?
We're
I'm
implementing
here.
our mobile virtual conference.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're implementing our
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, we're implementing our mobile virtual conference strategy, where we'll be able to reach out to schools. Like, for instance, next week Thursday could be Texas College night. You put Texas College people
Mm-hmm.
online, and we can just go focus on Texas College strategy, Texas College businesses, that kind of stuff. The people in
Okay.
Tyler, a local business person in
Mm-hmm.
Tyler can put an ad on our show that night, and we're just gonna broadcast at Texas College. Period.
Yeah.
We're recruiting and selecting conference team leaders and presenters, and we're starting our conference campaign starting in February. Here's the goal.
Mm.
I want to build a national youth center for entrepreneurship. It's a nice program. We're looking at some land, some ranch land, where
Okay.
we'll be able to come like a resort. And all while they're there, they're going to be focused on their business at a nice resort.
Mm-hmm.
Camps for young people and all that other stuff like that. But it's all about training them. It's a Houston-based initiative for promoting community development through youth entrepreneurship. Our short-term goal is a series of conferences held physically or virtually targeting multiple entities across the nation. Texas College is one. Tyler is another.
Mm-hmm.
The long-term goal with this is to have a physical 200-plus acre, 4-star resort dedicated to creating, developing, and promoting entrepreneurship for young people and adults.
Yeah.
This is what I would consider my mega church if I was pastoring.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get there? Houston campaign. That's this month. Our short-term objective is to hit these 100 store owners and referral partners in these areas. Long-term goal is for Texas to have, for Houston to have 2,160 store owners. That's based on the population of Houston. So that's where we are right now. And I think is Tyler on there? No, that's our Texas campaign. 1,000 store owners across Texas. Tyler's right there. Long-term goal is to have 10,000 store owners and partners in Texas. These are some of our presenters right here. And you already have your program for your youth. We can come up there and do a presentation, do a little conference, a little mini conference. And one of the breakout sessions could be for you and your band project.
Yeah.
So we'll host a little conference up there in Tyler. We figure out, let me know who can host it, a church or something like that. And then we have, or even a hotel. We have those breakout sessions. I'm going to do my thing. You do your thing. The insurance people do their thing. We show these people what they can do right there in Tyler.
Oh, okay.
With all the emphasis on. Go ahead.
No. This is good. Insurance, health, youth, radio, education, CSL. What's CSL?
That's a sports league where we have people playing Madden in a competition, or basketball, or golf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll take and see that way we can hold tournaments all across the nation, a Tiger Woods golf tournament, and never have to leave the house.
Yeah.
And we offer prizes and stuff like that for the golf tournament, advertisement, and all that other stuff.
Okay.
But that's down the road. If you start thinking about all that, you get confused. I'm gonna send you that list of things to do as soon as I get off here, and I'm gonna send you this right here because these are our goals and objectives for right now. And I'll let everybody know we already talked to Tyler and we already talked to Texas College, and you'll be now. I didn't ask. You do want to be a project manager there. That's a $200,000 goal.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. So I'll be talking to you from project manager stand.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, how's the laundry doing? How's the laundry?
Doing good, man. She was up here at the school with me. She's been coming up here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
This doggone phone, man. The signal is bad. Yeah, she's been doing good. She's just coming up here to the school helping me and everything. She walked away from the job. She was like an organizer. She was an organizer for the local. They were trying to become a local.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't deal with the people here, man. They were these white folks here something else. So
the ones in the union.
So, yeah, the ones in the union and the ones not in the union. The administrators, man, they in a time bubble here, man, as far as doing things.
Yeah.
And the thought process about things. So she's just dealing with that, but she's been coming and helping me here at the school because I don't have an assistant. And so that's really been a good thing.
Well, she'll be able to organize.
Making it, man.
Keep doing that organizing, but now she'll organize this.
Yep. Yep. Well, I think she probably was waiting on me to get involved with it before she comes on board with it.
Yeah.
As far as like working with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it because I see the need and I see where it can fill multiple needs. And I'm looking at these young people here, and a lot of them, they don't have a clue about what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
After they leave college. So it's like, don't leave college broke. And if I can help these kids do this and they created it where it becomes a huge business for them, then that's a legacy that I get to leave.
Yeah.
In that aspect, helping these people.
Yeah, well, we're doing that. So that's that. Man, let me get off here because I need to get ready for tomorrow, but I'm going to send you this stuff this evening, and I think I recorded this, so you might even be able to use this, later.
Yeah.
But
once I show students, if I show them this and everything and tell them, hey, man, if you're one of those people that need this help, then this is something that's going to help you as a young student, as a young person, to start something that will benefit you for the rest of your life. So if they see the money, they're not going to believe.
Oh yeah, but we'll set something up. We'll just focus on Tyler, and you can invite your kids to get online and check it out. In fact, our program is called Get Jobs. GETJ.
Okay.
SS. Yes. We can go ahead and do a presentation just for Texas College, or we can just do it through your company, however you want to do it. Whoever's going to sponsor it, and I'll do that. But I'm gonna send you the information, and you just send it back to me. But now we roll and stuff, and that means if we're talking about making this kind of money, we have to be in touch really almost daily, but most definitely 2-3 times a week. Because
okay.
That's for $200,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can definitely move on that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna send you the stuff. Yeah. All right, man. Well, let me get off here and get busy on what I got to get done.
All righty.
Yeah. Hey, I heard you typing. What were you typing up all the time?
Typing. No, I wasn't typing anything. I was listening.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I was in the finishing up sending a scan to someone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sending some scan stuff. But yeah.
Well, I know you got it, so I'm good with that. All right, man. I'll talk with you later. I'm gonna send this to you.
All righty.
Okay. Talk to you later.